perfume that you don't like. Hey, my name is Amanda, and on this channel we talk all about fragrance, and I show you luxury fragrance products and anything else really luxury fragrance related, also some beauty and lifestyle content. So in case that's something that you enjoy, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Also make sure you follow me on Instagram over here, because I post a lot of outfit fashion, like elegant fashion, and also my scents of the day, so you get to know which scent I'm wearing all the time. And yeah, so today's video is a little bit of a different video. I asked you yesterday on my Instagram stories and also on a photo, I'm gonna show you the photo here, what questions you would have in terms of perfumes, beauty, and all kind of things that you wanted me to respond. I know I said I'm gonna do this at 1,000 subscribers, but I just felt like I want to do it, and I got so many messages the last few weeks, so I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna do it now. I think most of the questions are actually kind of similar, and in case you have more questions, just write the questions down below. Also, I'm sure I'm gonna do this like a little bit more often. Maybe you can ask me questions and then I will always answer them in my videos. But yeah, I'm gonna do my makeup with answering the questions, because I got messages from you asking me to do a like beauty related video, like makeup related video, and I want to go a little bit into it, but I want to stay focused on my main topic, which is perfumes. But I'm gonna do my makeup like I would do it on a normal day. Hopefully it's not gonna be too long, and I'm gonna answer your questions that I have here while I do my makeup. So let's get into it. So I'm gonna just put my hair back, and by the way, grab a coffee. I just got my cappuccino. I saved it for this video because I'm trying to limit my coffee intake. But anyways, I'm just gonna pin my hair back because I just blow dried it and we don't want it to get dirty from the makeup. Yeah, it's not the most prettiest look, but whatever. So I'm gonna start with prepping my skin, because you asked me about makeup stuff. So I'm gonna add a makeup and beauty stuff. So I'm gonna use a cotton pad. By the way, if you want, I link it. It's from Amazon. It's really handy. And I use the Caudalie Lotion Tonic Hydratant, which is a like hydrating tonic lotion, and I use this before I do my makeup because I stopped doing double cleansing. Like, I don't cleanse my skin in the morning like I do in the evening, because I've read that it's not good. It strips off the oils that you need. So what I do is just before my makeup, I'll just clean it a little bit with this. I just feel like if you have anything left on your skin, it's gonna go away, but my skin's pretty clean, so that's a good thing, right? And then what I'm gonna do as well, I'm gonna add some moisturizer to make sure my skin's prepped. And this is my favorite moisturizer. I use this in the evening as well. It's the Skin Food Light from Veleda. And yeah, I really love this. And then I add this in the evening and also before I do my makeup. I just feel like when my face is really well prepared, then my makeup sits a lot better than it would if I wouldn't do that. Just, yeah, I don't have a super dry skin type, but I think I tend to have more of a drier skin, so I always have to make sure I really use hydrating things. So yeah, so maybe I go into the questions. There's some beauty questions, but mainly perfume. I just start at the top. I'm not gonna name you because I don't know. I asked it anonymously, so I assume that maybe you don't want me to tell you names. So yeah, I start. How can I be more elegant? You have such an elegant aura. Well, thank you very much. To be honest, I know there's a lot of people that do videos on it on Instagram or TikTok. I don't really know. I just think that for me, that's personal. Oh yeah, sorry. How dare I? I use the SkinCeuticals 50 Mineral Radiant UV Defense Sunscreen. I tried the other La Roche-Posay and it broke me out like crazy. And this one is actually quite fine. It makes me look a little bit more pale, but hey, what we don't do for anti-aging. Anyways, I'm gonna use a foundation above it, and also have light in my face, so you don't see the difference that much, but in real life it's actually quite crazy. Why don't they have darker tinted moisturizer SPFs? Like, what about the darker skin girls? Not even me, but you know, all the people that have darker skin than me, I don't know how they do it. Like, Anyways, how to be more elegant. I mean, for me, to be honest with you, I also, by the way, add the tonic on my lips, and I moisturize my lips. This is the best lip balm ever. So I don't think I can tell you each product, so I will try, but if I don't say, everything's linked below, from my skincare to my makeup, everything's linked below. I try to go through the questions because it's difficult to do both, I just realized. So yeah, how can I be more elegant? To be honest with you, I know a lot of people reduce elegance to how you dress, but I don't really think it's that much of a thing. I think you can wear elegant clothing, but it doesn't mean to me that you're elegant. For me, you know, it's like someone that, like women that have like, I don't know, I think energy is very individual. It's like, you know, sometimes you cannot describe it. Of course I say elegant fashion, but I'm not saying that, like, I'm not a person that always says I'm so elegant. Like, I never say that. I try to dress elegantly purely because I really love it. I think it's beautiful. It's my kind of style. I love the fashion, and that's why I dress like that. But I don't purposely want to be elegant, if that makes sense. But I think elegance is an aura you have. It has to do with how you treat people. I think elegance is foremost kindness and how people perceive you. I think if you're elegant, then people feel comfortable around you because they feel like you're considerate. That for me is real elegance. But yeah, of course, fashion. You know, I think it's the most important how to be more elegant. Just try to be the kindest person you can and hold yourself with high value. Like, you know, that's what I would say. Have you picked your wedding scent? No, I haven't. I mean, I'm not gonna talk too much about my wedding and not like when it is, but I still have a lot of time, so I haven't picked. You have to know something about me. I'm very indecisive. Like, I mean, not always, but I change my mind. When I'm sure about something, then it's fine, but I can be very indecisive. What is your favorite perfume? So, by the way, I use bronzer for my eyes always, and I also really love this palette from Tarte. Then what I wanted to just tell you, you need to get this from Charlotte Tilbury. I use this since years. If I want to have some like glitter, like not glitter, but some shine on my eyes, I use this, and I buy this religiously. Like, I repurchase it because it's so creamy, it lasts all day, and it's the Eyes to Mesmerize like color pots. This is even an older one. It's Beth. Now I think the name is different. It's Amber Gold something. Yeah. Okay, but like I said, I link everything below. It's already 6 minutes. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's focus. My favorite perfume, I cannot really say what my favorite perfume is, to be honest, because it changes all the time. And I think it changes all the time, but it also depends on the situation. But I think definitely one of my favorite perfumes at the moment are Contre Moi by Louis Vuitton. And I also really enjoy like Le Bleu Turquoise from Armani. I think these are my top 2 at the moment. But yeah, it depends. I don't have one favorite scent. Do you follow a specific diet? Well, no. I mean, I tried everything. I mean, I was vegetarian, I was vegan, like I tried everything, believe me, like when I was younger. But what works best for me is like a Mediterranean lifestyle. Like, I try to eat lots of veggies, and I also protein. I don't really like so much meat, so I don't eat that much meat, and currently I'm on a sugar detox, so I don't have any added sugar. Yeah, so no, not really specific. It really depends. Yeah, it depends. You seem very confident. Any tips? I struggle feeling beautiful. Well, to be honest, like, I don't know if like how I am perceived in that way, but yes, I am confident, but it took me a long time. I'm now gonna be 28 next month. Okay, like, I don't even want to think about it. Time goes by very quick. I'm happy, you know, I'm not like unhappy that I'm 28. I'm very thankful, and yeah, but yeah, it took me a long time to feel confident in my skin, because like as many, I also got bullied when I was younger, and it took me a really long time to feel beautiful. And there is not a click moment per se. Well, yes, but I think it's work, you know, working on yourself, being the best version for you. I think that is, but also beauty is coming from the inside. I know moms always say that when we grow up, but trust me, it's the truth. You know, we focus so much on beauty, outer beauty, but that is like something so temporary, sorry. So we always want to be more beautiful, but we rarely look on the inside. And I think social media is not really easy because obviously you compare yourself to others. But I have to be honest with you, one of the moments that was click for me is that when I realized that beauty standards are created to make money out of our insecurities. Like, if you feel insecure about something that you see online or in TV, just remember yourself, it's just a way to make money. And you know, beauty trends always change. Like when I was a teenager, early teenager, not even before, like we had these magazines where super skinny was very fashion, and I remember they were like bashing Jennifer Lopez and Shakira for curves, and now a lot of people want to have that, and you know, even go on to do surgery. So it changes always. What I can tell you is that you're always gonna be you. You're never gonna be anyone else, and you better start living your life feeling good about yourself. And I also realized that for a long time I let external factors decide on how I feel inside. So yeah, I just decided one day, really, I was like, stop that and just feel beautiful, because life's too short. But yeah, I think also when you feel beautiful, people can see that. I don't know. I think confidence is what makes you beautiful. Confidence is what makes you feel beautiful. Being a good person is what makes you feel beautiful. But there's no really like a beauty standard in reality. Like if we talk about really, everyone's beautiful, trust me. Everyone's beautiful. I think with the mindset change that I have about myself, I look at people and I don't think, oh, this person is not beautiful. For me, everyone is beautiful. Everyone has their things about themselves that make them very beautiful. So yeah, I don't think there is anything wrong with anyone. I use the Refi Beauty brow thing. Maybe this is gonna be a long video. Anyways, we don't care, right? So yeah, this is my favorite brow product. I love this. You don't need any brow lamination when you have this. I really enjoy this. Next question is, what's your zodiac sign? I bet a Libra. Why do you think I'm a Libra? That's really a nice compliment, because all the Libras I met are so pretty. Everyone's pretty, but you know, they have such an aura about them. They're really bubbly, and yeah, they're like nice people as well. I mean, the girls that I met. No, I'm not a Libra. Actually, I am a Virgo. My sun is in Virgo and my moon is in Sagittarius, and my rising is Pisces. I think that fits me very well. To be honest, I'm not very knowledgeable about zodiac signs. All I learned from zodiac signs that I learned is from TikTok. But I just didn't find it interesting. Like, I'm not a strong believer in it because I just not knowledgeable enough. But it's just funny. I love the memes as well, like the memes. Sorry, it's the French accent coming through. Not that I have a French accent, but you know, sometimes use French words. Anyways, so yeah, that's my top three. I actually have Libra, but my Mars is in Libra. I was curious once, so I checked it. But I don't know anything about it. Not that much, like about, yeah. Have you had any beauty procedures done, like nose job? No, I didn't have. I actually feel flattered that you think that, but I haven't had any procedures done. I have to tell you something, like I'm very logical sometimes. Like, I don't like to take too much risks, and I always weigh like the pour and contra, like what like the risk versus the result, and a lot of time for me it's not worth it. Did I have moments where I feel like not comfortable about myself? Yes, of course. Am I happy I didn't do anything? Yes, I am. The only thing that I did was my teeth. I have veneers on the top teeth because that was something that I struggled with my whole life, and when I started working, I did that for myself. Amazing, my lovely. Would love to know if you will be bringing out your own perfume one day. Well, I would love that. Why not? We will see. I've thought what my own perfume would be like. What do you think? Like, pose, and what do you think my perfume would be like? I think it would be definitely gourmand, and It's the best brow pen ever. It's from Glossier. I ordered it on eBay. That's how good it is. I think it would be something with vanilla, something with bergamot, and it would have some bakery accord. Like I would want to make a gourmand perfume that just smells divine and that stays on forever. That would be what I would want to do. And someone asked how to layer scents properly. How to layer scents. So my tip is, I can do a video about it, like that was the plan, but I can tell you, start off as if you would like buy a perfume. When you look at the base notes, it's always a very strong woody note most of the times. So, you know, when you want to layer perfume, always start with the one that's stronger. So if I would want to layer an oud and, for example, Lyra from Xerjoff, I ordered a full bottle, by the way. Then I would probably start with the oud, and I would just add on top a very, like, oh my god, that's so difficult. I don't have a mirror, you know, I do it in front of my vanity, but it's just too small to film there. Yeah, you start with an oud, and then you, or with an amber, like something woody, and then you add the lighter top notes on top. I can tell you, like, one thing that I love, like a combo that I love for a perfume layering is like vanilla and bergamot. If you have a very good vanilla perfume and you add some fresh scent, it smells so good. But I would recommend, like, that's how I do it. You can add like that, but I like to spray it and the perfume on top, so it's like your own perfume, if that makes sense. Oh, that's fine. That's so difficult to do my brows with this. So someone asked, you are so fabulous and beautiful. Thank you very much. You too. What made you decide your YouTube channel? Well, I'm sorry if you cannot watch, then I will do this off camera because a lot of people cannot see that. So what made me decide to do a YouTube channel? To be honest, I started one like a few years ago, and I didn't really know what it was about, and I just did one vlog. And I had a camera, I remember, and I didn't like myself how I looked on the camera, and it bothered me so much that I was like, no way, I'm gonna put myself out there and for people to criticize me when I don't feel comfortable. Also, like, I wanted to start a YouTube channel for ages because a lot of people told me to do so. I'm very comfortable in front of the camera, like much more comfortable than I am in real life, like, you know. But I didn't really know like what topic, and it's funny, I didn't think of perfume immediately because I don't know, like it's been like loving perfume and knowing a lot about perfume and being passionate about it. It's something so natural to me, like I've never even thought about it until recently. What made you get into fragrances? Beautiful dress. What made me get into fragrances? So I think, you know, I always loved art, music and everything, and I loved how it made me feel and how it changed a lot for me. I also loved fashion, and for me fragrance and fashion is so similar because it can change the way you are perceived. You can really be who you want to be with a fragrance. And I actually was really young. I was like 14 or 15 when I got my first fragrance. And it's funny, I have to buy my first fragrance and make like a video about it, how I feel about them now. And my first fragrance my whole like in my life was Hypnose by Lancôme, and I wore this for years. Like, I think it's discontinued, or at least you cannot buy it anymore in store. I saw somewhere you can still buy it online. But what the funny thing is that then my friends, like friends that know me for a long time, they told me that they've smelled it recently somewhere and it made them go back to like when we were really young. Another fragrance that stuck with me for a long time was Wish, I think. What's it called? Wish? It looks like a diamond, and my mom used to wear that when I was a child, and it reminds me of Christmas because it was like her Christmas perfume. But yeah, I got into fragrances really early, and I just loved how it made me feel. And also because I was a very shy child and I got bullied, it just made me feel confident about myself, like makeup did. And the more I learned about it, the more I was fascinated about it, because it's literally like you can change so much. Like, it's a modern manipulation, I think, of fragrance. I think it can be used to influence people. I don't know, like, smelling great is so important for me. And I love to be known for smelling great. Okay, next question is, that's very, like, the questions are so random. Where do you shop online? I try to shop less, to be honest, girls. Like, I need to stop. I feel like where social media really motivates you to spend a lot of money. Not only, like, not about me, but I think in general. I think when I was like finished with my education, I didn't feel the pressure of always purchasing new things. I feel nowadays like you have to always buy something, and you know, like Zara, the collections are so quick. A special place where I shop. I like to shop in sale. I like to get a good deal. I like Net-a-Porter. I like My Theresa. I sometimes even did buy stuff from H&M. It doesn't really matter, but what I decided now is not to buy any more fast fashion, or at least minimize it. And what I will do is like put my money aside and then just buy like good pieces. Like, for example, my favorite brand is Sandro Paris and Maillet. I will put the logos or the names down below. I love their fashion, so I think I'm gonna invest more in like these kind of clothes. Someone asked, are you a Mugler alien girl or an angel girl? I have to disappoint you, but not neither. I used to wear alien when I was 17 maybe, and I used to wear it too much. Like, you know how excessive you are as a teenager, you just wear things until everyone's around you sick of it. By the way, I love these foundations for daily use. This is the Kojendo in 123 moisture foundation, and this is Mykonos Tinted Moisturizer. This is my daily foundation because it's like light, it's easy. When I want to do, like, when I go on a date night with my fiance, or if I go somewhere and I want my makeup to last, I use the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk for years. And my shade in that foundation is 6. This is Mykonos. I like to say shades because I sometimes get so frustrated when I watch YouTube videos and people don't say their shades. Like, this is what I came for. I need some comparisons, and I think this shade is actually quite good. And I just dab it on my skin. I always do my eye makeup first. I didn't do that before, but I just feel it's much more clean after. Yeah. So yeah, back to Alien. So yeah, I am not a fan of it anymore. It just gives me headache. Because I don't know, I used to wear it so much, so it brings me back to memories a lot, which are good, but it's just like I'm not there anymore, so I just feel like I went over it. But I love the hair perfume. I just feel like it's much, like, it's so less it's less concentrated, and it is really, really nice, and I love it on my hair. I just think it's beautiful. So I would say Alien then, because I love the hair perfume. By the way, they also have a hair perfume from Angel. Top five fave niche designer gourmand fragrance. Okay, at the moment, because I did a like 10 for life video, and then I already know I'm gonna redo it in like a few months because I already have new fragrances that I would replace with. So top favorite niche fragrances gourmand. Okay. So that's difficult. I would say Fève Délicieuse. I don't own it currently. It's from Dior, and I heard that they discontinue it. I think it's a very good fragrance, a very good gourmand fragrance. It has a powdery touch to it. I really like that. I love the powdery touch. Lira, to be honest, just solely because it smells like cookies, and I really enjoy that. Then I also think Contre Moi. For me, it's a gourmand. It might not for everyone because it has herbal notes in it, but for me, it smells like a dessert. That's 3. Then what other gourmand fragrance? There's so many. Maybe Chacaf Oud. For me, it's a gourmand oriental. a gourmand oud. Then I would maybe also put in there, I don't know, bleu turquoise is not a gourmand because it has like aquatic notes, but it has vanilla and salt in it. Let's put it in there, maybe, even if it's not a gourmand. Let's say these 5s. What are your go-to facial treatments or products that really make a difference for your skin? I think that's the questions. That's very clear. I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I know a lot of skincare experts on the internet. I really believe that it is a lot, like skin is a lot to do with genetics. I really believe in that. I really believe it's genetics a lot of times. Like, of course, of my origins as well. Like my origins, we tend to have like thicker skin, so that's already helping. If you look at my parents, they both have really good skin, so I think that's the first thing. But the second thing for me is like I pay attention to what I eat most of the times. I drink a lot of water. Like I bought these 500 ml like glasses from IKEA that you saw me, like it's bigger than my head, and I drink 4 or 5 of them a day. I use like I put like lemon in it, or like tea that you can like put in cold water as well, and that makes me drink a lot of water. And then the other thing for me is avoid stress and also hydrate. Like for me, that's the biggest thing. Like, you know, sometimes you can see fine lines here. It's not like wrinkles, but sometimes it's also because your skin's really dry. So make sure that your skin's always hydrated. That's what I would say is the biggest thing for me, hydration, and always put your makeup off. I know when you're 16 or 17 or 15, you just don't care, but believe me, when you're older and you don't put your makeup off before sleep, you will see it, trust me. And so that's really, really important for me. I really pay attention to that. I always put my makeup off. I have a routine. That's the other thing. Like, I think in everything you do, whether it is business, weight loss. Oh, I forgot to put concealer. That's how good this corrector is. Where is it? Oh yeah, these are my favorites. Armani. They should sponsor me because I buy a lot of their products. Yes. So consistency is the key. You know, whether it's weight loss, like skincare, anything you do in life, you have to be consistent to see results. And the difference between a lot of people who are successful in things is because they are consistent. They didn't stop along the way, and that's the same with skincare. You have to have a consistent routine, not too complicated. Like, I honestly believe that simple things, like I will do my skincare routine if you want to, but it's really like I don't have one product that I swear by. I just think that good hydration, good moisturizer is really important, and I would recommend you to get something that is good, that has good ingredients, because a lot of really expensive products like not good ingredients, like that can harm your body, and we already have this a lot in makeup, so I think we should not have it in our skincare. So yeah, but when it comes to treatments, I don't do a lot, to be honest. I should do more. What I do is twice a year. That's probably not a lot. I do hydrofacial twice a year, and I also did once mesotherapy, which I liked. But anything that's too harsh on my skin, I really don't like it. I just cannot imagine that it's good for your skin, like taking out the blackheads, or like sometimes when you go to a person that like does your facials and skin treatments, she's so, like, I was with a woman, she was so not soft, and like I had so much pain after on my skin, and I don't think that's the point. So yeah, I would recommend you to get hydrofacial. That's really good because she like deep cleans your skin, and then what she also does is like put like products to make like to deep hydrate your skin. I can recommend that. And yeah, I think that's my daily makeup. I know for someone it's probably their wedding makeup, but what can I say? When did you start getting into perfume? What was your first signature scent? Like, I think I got a lot of questions like that. I responded it, but I can tell you my first perfume. So my first perfume was Hypnose Lancôme, and then I also had, for a long time, I was wearing Kinso Amour. Yes, Kenzo Amor was like, this was my fragrance. Like, everyone from school would ask me what it is and people would buy it. I really loved it. It was like my first wow fragrance. And I also wore Shalimar, which is funny, from Guerlain, which is like an older, like a more mature fragrance, but I wore it like at a really young age. I really loved it. And then I also wore Alien like every other woman, I think. Yeah, this was what I wore. What else did I wear? That's it, really. I started getting into like niche fragrances at 19 or 20, like since 8 years. Guys. And I think my first really big love was Rose d'Arabie, and also woody style from Arabian Oud. I really got like into niche fragrance because of Oriental fragrances, or let's say Middle Eastern fragrances. Someone asked, which eyebrow products would you recommend? Need to find a new one. Okay, so I would recommend the Refi Brow, and I love this, and I will use this with the Glossier Brow Flick in brown. And I also love the pencil that it comes with, but I don't like the other one, like the pomade. I like this. I would just buy this. It's really, really good. Then what else do we have? A perfume that you don't like. Well, I told you before that there are perfumes that are not good because it's really a question of taste. And honestly, trust me, like I've went perfume shopping with friends, and like perfumes on her smell completely different than it did to me, for example. So this is really, really good. It's all over the internet, but it is really, really worth it. The Dior just gives you such a nice natural cheek. Yeah, so I don't like, I can just tell you what I don't like is like overly sweet with a strong alcohol smell. I don't like it at all. It gives me nausea. Also very strong florals I don't like on me, but I like them on other people. I just don't like them on me. This is my OG lip liner from NYX New Truffle. Yeah, so I don't like a perfume that I would never wear, for example, would be YSL Black Opium. And I know some people that smells really nice, but I don't like it on me. I smell like bubble gum when I wear this. I tried it. Oh, and there was one from Michael Kors that I also didn't like. I mean, yeah, I cannot talk and do this at the same time. Okay, let's get another question. We're almost done. I couldn't take all of your questions, but one perfume for life. Like, you guys really want to make it difficult for me. I don't know, like it's too difficult. Like I would need at least 3. I would definitely say at the moment, that's always changing, but at the moment it would be Bleu Turquoise by Armani. Let's say 4. Contre Moi by Louis Vuitton. Rose d'Arabie, because it's been my signature scent since years. And I don't know, that's too difficult. I'm not gonna answer that. Okay. What do you think about Eau de Toilette? Do you think it is worth it to buy an Eau de Toilette for $150? I don't know if I should get it. Well, you know, there's no one that should tell you what perfume to get and what not. I think you should really decide that for yourself, because you have to wear it and you need to love it. And yeah, so if you like the Eau de Toilette, then get the Eau de Toilette. That's great if you love it. I just personally don't wear it because I just like fragrances that last really long, and I just know that Eau de Toilette have less of a concentration with perfumes, so I know that they don't last long. But there's a lot of people that like perfumes that are really soft, and so they're happy with it. So go for it if it's something that you love. Honestly, if you ask my opinion whether it lasts long, then probably not, because the concentration of the perfume is just not there. So I wouldn't, if you want something that lasts really long, then I probably wouldn't consider, like, recommend you an Eau de Toilette. But if you just go for your taste, then get it. Last question for today. What makes a scent masculine and feminine to you? So, good question. I know I always say, like, for me there's no rule, and I believe really in that. Like, I really think that you should wear what you like. Like, for me, like in fashion, you have to feel good about yourself. So what's the point in wearing a fragrance you're not confident about? It's very present, the fragrance, you know? So get something that you love. And you know, the reason why I say that for me there is no rule is because, again, every pH or every skin is different. So you might wear a perfume that smells really good on you. Like, there's a reason why you like the perfume. It maybe just fits very well with your pH. So why would you not wear it just because it's written men on it? So I would really recommend you just to get, but of course there are fragrances that make me feel feminine. Like, there's fragrances that can make you feel masculine. Doesn't mean that it's a man, doesn't mean that it's a fragrance solely for men. Fragrance is all about how it makes you feel. And so that's why I say there are no rules. And I think in the internet nowadays you have to really pay attention to what you say. So I like to repeat myself. But if you'd ask me, like, I think, for example, personally, vetiver, for me, like, when there's a perfume with strong vetiver, for me, that is more of a note that makes me feel masculine. That I would recommend, like, for example, for a man, for your husband, for your fiance, whoever it is. I just realized I forgot to put mascara on my bottom lashes. I always forget. So yeah, that's my opinion on it. And of course there are fragrances like, for example, Delina or Rose fragrances, like, that make me feel super feminine and classy, like elegant. They make me feel elevated. So I would say this is the fragrance that makes me feel feminine. But this doesn't mean that if a man wants to wear it, it is not, that he's not allowed to, or it's not masculine enough. I really believe that it is really personal, and like, that's just my opinion. When you go, like, I wish I could go perfume shopping with all of you and just like give you like hype you up to get a perfume that you love. But really just ask yourself, how do I feel? Like I told you in my signature fragrance video. So yeah, I think that's it for today's questions. I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, I'm gonna put all of the makeup products that I used today below, and this as well. It's my setting spray. That's important since I never use powder. That's a positive thing about dry skin, at least one thing. Yeah, so I will put all the products below, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I will do another question and answer if that's something that you enjoy. I think it's nice to get to know, like, it's a little bit more of a casual video, because obviously when you do perfumes video you prepare a lot more. I just screenshotted the questions you asked me and I sent it to myself via mail, and then I answered it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram so we can do again these questions. And make sure you don't miss any video, and put the ring bell button on. And I wish you all a great day, and see you next time.